For somebody to be like, oh, women need to cover up more. 2 points for you. For one, we ain't always gonna look this good, all right? My titties and already dropped.
And this is the outfit she decided to wear. Now, most of the uproar was because at first glance, it looks like she doesn't have anything on.
Ain't with the almighty like that. Like, ain't no way you went to church and booty shorts.
She playing with her cheeks too.
You need to dress the part. Because when you're out here wearing poster girl outfits, you're looking like me. From being sensual and... Man, when I say this, bro, but I'm gonna tell y'all as a swerker, bro, I'm a 304, a dancer, or whatever, right? Listen, don't dress for the attention that you do not want, okay? You need to dress the part. Because when you're out here wearing poster girl outfits, you're looking like me. What I do is I get money from dudes, you feel me? From being sensual and just using my looks and all of that. You feel me? Why do you want to do that if you don't want to be treated like that? If you don't like the girls that walk the corner or dance on the poles, why do you want to look like one? Why do you want to act like one? Don't you want to be treated like a Michelle Obama? So look like one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to look the part. Like, for example, if I get a BBL and I go work in Dollar Tree, y'all gonna say, why do you have a BBL when you should be working in the club and all of this stuff? Like, you working at Dollar Tree or you working in the school with a BBL. Like, what's the point of that? You see what I'm saying? So when I wear these giant heels outside to the club, you think I'm supposed to work at the club, right? Not be in attendance at the club. Why are you guys walking around outside with less clothes than I wear? That doesn't make sense. Why are you guys walking outside with your zebra cakes? I'm saying zebra cakes because we see the stretch marks and everything. We see the Tootsie hairs. We see everything. And you don't want to be treated like me? I'm sorry, but it just needed to be said from someone that you guys were going to listen to it from. Because, like, when the men say it, I know, like, men be yapping, so we shouldn't listen to them. But like, this is something that actually makes sense that they actually say. Like, this one, they actually hit the nail on the head with this one.
It may, but it's going to go over their heads. They're not going to care because still somebody's saying they shouldn't do something. I know you're trying to say, yeah, I'm a stripper. I'm a 304. Or they're going to look at you like, is you're a woman that degraded yourself? And they won't take you serious, right? Now, what she's saying is real. You see girls wearing that to Howard Homecoming. Girls are wearing that to Disney, right? You saw that at Disney World. They're wearing that. Great Adventures. Also, this is one place where girls should not be dressing like that. Now, you know darn well that thing is stinking. She's preaching. She's preaching. Why are you walking around? I can see your cheeks. She's walking around like that on a pulpit, preaching. It's getting out of hand now. And this is in Africa, I believe. But it's happening over here too, right? Look at her. Let me play it again. You don't gotta walk back and forth too. Nothing to say because they like what they see. Why would it? I mean, as a pastor, you should say something. Check this out.
This woman wore this outfit to a church concert. Let's take a look.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Now, you heard the Skripper. She was talking about bodycon. Or what did she say? A poster, dress outfit, something like that. This is a church concert. This Looks like a 304 outfit, like literally just selling it on the street. This is how they walk around the point. Show who gets the point. You see girls walking around like this in New York City, butt out. This is how it look like on the back blocks of Chicago, selling it at a church concert. Another lady was saying in public, forget public. They want them shame themselves. Let them shame themselves. Not church concert. We gotta do not we, because I'm not doing that. Do better. No shame. They have no shame. Forget public. This is a church concert. Let me let them talk. She playing with her cheeks too. And you know that thing is stinging. You know it's stinging.
You know, it's just really a shame what you all have become. Some of you. And it only continues to get worse. The fact that you would step out like that on purpose shows that, one, you serve evil, coming in a church concert with that on. Two, the church concert people who run it, they serve evil. And three, actually, you are just so, there's something wrong here that you all go to these levels of attention to have cameras on you. I feel sorry for some of y'all.
Sorry. Disgraced. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. No shame, though. Not one near bit of shame. And it's not just in the church. Watch this, y'all.
Lord in mind, rewind, drop it for Jesus.
Keep the Lord in mind when you're dirty wine. Drop it for Jesus. Can't make this up.
The club, showing love. Grind, cause for my sins he died.
I'm on a grind because for my sins he died. So you're making music to promote girls going out the night before church. Go out on a Friday, come in on a Saturday, see the Lord's highway. Saturday, come in and praise on Sunday.
Cause I know I'll be at the pearly gates for show. I'll be in the number with blow. But tonight I gotta drop it low.
See, that's a lie. Because I know I'll be in the pearly gates for show. Dropping a low with the girl with the thing behind you. All of them girls, that thing is stinging. And you think,
This is no shade to anyone, but I don't believe that this is what he means when he say come as you are. Be someone with the you doing. Ain't no way you sitting up here playing with the Almighty like that. Like, ain't no way you went to church in booty shorts. I don't even want to agree. Because a lot of y'all goofy asses be so quick to dick ride and be like, well, he said come as you are. Well, I don't see anything wrong with her outfit. We can agree that she has money. We can agree that B. Simone isn't broke. And we can also agree that I know that's not the only thing that she had in her closet. Like, you have hella clothes. There's no chose to wear booty shorts to church. You couldn't even dress modest. You think because you wore a big ass jacket that it was okay to wear the booty shorts. I highly disagree. And I don't care how nobody feel about what I'm saying. She had other clothes to wear. She could have dressed modest and professionally. I like her, but I don't like that. And it just give her a nasty rep. It does.
I'll explain to you guys why. This is disgusting. And he doesn't laugh at this. God doesn't smile upon this. I'll tell you why. You remember in the 90s, people around my age know and older know. In the 90s is when they had the Freakniks. And what else got famous in the 90s? True Live Crew, who was also at the Freakniks. And what song were they playing that every girl was dancing to? That's what those booty shorts look like. Don't stop, stick the fuck the doodle brown. I wanna doodle brown. That's shorts you doodle brown to. Doodle, you wearing doodle brown shorts to church? And it's okay to you, right? Or you're doing it purposely. I bet you're doing it purposely. Oh, don't let those men are gonna say something. I already know I'm gonna be on the vlogs. So you're doing this purposely and for attention? We hit there, y'all. We've made it. We didn't make it to a good place either. But ever since the beginning of time, it has been like this. These ladies don't realize, man, you like imagine this, all right? Say if you're a man, and this happens to men, this is what men say at the gym. That's why that time, I remember that time, the guy, he made a video, he was cursing, and ladies got offended. Oh, you shouldn't say that because you should be able to deal with it. No, a man doesn't want to go to the gym and slumber, right? Probably be lustful. So, do you think a man wants to go to church and be lustful? Do you know how many people struggle with masturbation? So, you're going to knock a man off his square from seeing you like that. It's in his head. If he talks to you, get away from me. Get away from me. That's what guys are done nowadays. Get away from me. This man assaulted me. So he's most likely not going to say nothing. Just go home, add you to a spank bank, and start spanking. Now the man is knocked off his mission, his goals, everything he's looking to accomplish. All for that. All because you made him slumber.
Criticism because she had a church service that she went to, and this is the outfit she decided to wear. Now, most of the uproar was because at first glance, it looks like she doesn't have anything on underneath this jacket. However, on another angle that was posted on B. Simone's page, you do see she does have some jean shorts underneath. Now, I'm not really one to judge people. I'm not going to go the whole religious route and talk about scripture, but I can see why this outfit wasn't really received well. Now, because I am coming up on my 1-year anniversary for my very first book that's on Amazon, where I break down styling tips, I'm going to share some of those tips here. But one of the tips I mentioned,
she can't see why the outfit wasn't received well. Listen, even the lady in the back, even what she has on, I see the lady in the back right now with those shorts. That's not what you're supposed to wear. If you're going to wear anything, jeans, women, I don't want to go too deep, but they're not even supposed to wear jeans like that. But it's fine. They're covered up. Why? Because it makes a man slumber. Could you imagine, like, a guy's looking, struggling. He has a problem with us. He just start looking at you the whole time in church. Do you know there's guys going there to fix things? Come on, y'all. Think with me. A guy's there, he's lustful. Sitting there looking at you. And looking at you going back too. Every time he looks, lick his finger. Yeah, he's nasty with it. She set Charles off. She set Charles the freak off. Yeah, girl. He just stopped. Girl, I could taste you. Set off Charles the freak. Yes, there's guys going to church with those kind of problems. You set them off. Now what?
mentioned in the book Shape Your Style on Amazon is that when you're creating an outfit, you really should consider the environment that you're going to be in. This particular instance, her environment was a church setting, a church environment. So not only do I feel like this outfit didn't really fit the environment, but this outfit to me really didn't fit any environment. I can't really think of where this outfit would make sense because there's a lot going on. It's business formal up top, and then she's casual at the bottom. Legs are out. The socks have the little baby doll frilly frills on there. It's a lot happening. The tie, it just doesn't match. A lot of the comments that were posted under this particular video on her page said that it almost looked like this is what somebody would wear at a Zoom meeting. Now, I can see where she was trying to go with this outfit because she has put off a similar look recently. Here is a outfit that she posted where this does work. Her colors are coordinated. You can clearly see there's a dominant color. There are some accents. The jacket is fitted on her. The tie matches. The shirt's buttoned up. She looks nice here. And it's almost like she tried to replicate that here, but just a little different, and it just didn't work out. Going back to this outfit that did work well, if you look close, this is her best friend, I believe. Shekinah is her name. And it almost looks like this is the exact jacket she tried to repurpose. It's kind of giving, girl, I don't have nothing to wear, let me borrow your jacket you wore the other day. Along with the tip I shared in my book about keeping a dominant color and just adding accents to that, I also talk about body shapes that are different. If you look closely, you can see that B. Simone is just slightly thicker than her best friend Shekinah, who is on the thinner side and not as much chest going on as B. Simone may have. It's no shade, but it just goes to show that different body shapes drape different clothings differently. So overall, this particular outfit just didn't match the environment. The color choices that she had, they didn't seem to be placed well. It didn't seem intentional. And this oversized jacket that she had did nothing for her shape. So it was a real miss. If you like this particular breakdown and you're curious about how to really suit and match your style based on your personality and your body shape, you can always go to Amazon, type in Shape Your Style. It's my very first book. My 1-year anniversary is coming up.
I can't stand for somebody to be like, oh, women need to cover up more or women need to wear looser clothing. I got 2 points for you. For one, we ain't always gonna look this good, all right? My titties have already dropped 3 levels and this ass is still clapping even when I'm standing still, all right? We gotta serve it up while it's hot, caliente. While this ass is fatter, I'm gonna serve it on a platter, all right? Point number 2, real easy, real simple. Damn, how you say, mind your business, all right? Mind your business, worry about yourself. How you getting tight or upset or bothered by what somebody else is putting on their body? Worry about yourself. Worry about the woman in your life, if you have one. That's it.
It's gonna be an unpopular opinion, but in my opinion, there is no such thing as dressing for yourself. This is no shade to the person who commented this. I literally have had this opinion that she had my whole life. I just feel like now with age, I'm starting to see things more clearly. Okay, here's why I think this. You'll hear this a lot with like girls wearing like little bikinis at the beach and whatever, and I'm one of them. I do that. I wear like little thong bikinis that cover nothing. But you wear that and it makes you feel confident, right? And you feel good in your body, and it's like, it's revealing, but it's like, it's not for men. You're not doing that for men, right? Wrong. You feel good in it because it's the beauty standard. Who made the beauty standard? The beauty industry is heavily shaped by men and what men like and appealing to that. So these outfits that you wear, these clothes that you wear that you feel good in, a lot of the times you feel good in because it fits the beauty standard that was created by men to appeal to men. So even if you don't directly think you're like trying to appeal to them, you kind of are by liking what the general beauty standard is. And there's nothing wrong with this, mind you. Like we all do this. We're all trying to attract a mate. That's literally like biology. And I think it's a lot more subconscious than people think. Like, do I think you're actively going out there putting on like a little skimpy little outfit and thinking you're doing it for men? No, I don't think you think that. I don't think I thought that when I was doing that. I remember how many times I fought. I was like, this is me. I'm dressing for me. I love wearing a little thong for me. No, why do you feel confident in it? You feel confident in it because men like that. That is rewarded in society because that is the beauty standard. And so subconsciously, you feel good in it because you know that increases your odds of getting a mate. Anyways, hopefully that made sense, but I just don't believe that there is such a thing as dressing for yourself. Everything is inspired and driven by beauty standards, which are societally formed, and they didn't come from nowhere. It's because people are attracted to that. Thus, you are inevitably attracting somebody, usually men.
Yeah, what she said was so simple, but it was so deep. But I think a lot of ladies, not all, and maybe 20%. So I'm wrong. It's not a lot. But when you count the whole America, it is, right? Maybe 20% of you believe. But she said it like, I don't know. Be honest, I'm confused because she said it. She thought that wasn't the case until she realized no, it's for men. But what made her realize is she understood everything, the beauty standard is kind of set for men. So I think a lot of you ladies need to screw your logical mind on because that's what she did. As you can see, she screwed that logical part of her brain on as she got older. You know how they say, my what do you call that? Young girls should have messed with old guys. You guys know what I'm saying. They say that turns on, right? So some of you are way past that turn on. B. Simone is way past that part of their brain turning on. So what's the problem? Same thing with the other girl, dressed with the red outfit in church. Same thing with the girl saying, I'm twerking for Jesus. I'm dropping it low. They got some answering to do. I'm telling you.
Crazy in my last relationship, and the whole time he was just using multiple logical fallacies on my ass. If you don't know what logical fallacies are, please go look them up. But basically, it's a way of detaching from your emotion and solely using logic to argue or to win arguments, like when you're in a debate. And when I tell y'all, it was so much gaslighting and invalidation and just weird shit on, my mind was so confused. Like, I was literally like blindsided because I didn't know what was going on. All I knew was that I was confused. I didn't feel heard. I was trying to prove my case all the time. Every time I would try to hold him accountable, it was some sort of deflection, some sort of, oh, but you did this, some sort of something. Like, and I'm here to tell y'all right now, a man that really likes you is not about to go back and forth with you arguing or proving a point or trying to win in conversations. He wants to connect. He wants to make sure that you understand what he means and understands, like, his side of the story without taking away from you. He wants to actually hear how you feel, hear what your perspective is of the situation, so that y'all can both come to like an agreement, an understanding of what the on. Any man who argues with you and tries to leave you in that confusion, or he wants to dismiss all your feelings and just leave you in a bad space, he does not like you. Like, I promise, he does not like you.
All you can do is, if you're a lady, you bump into that situation, is leave, go on to the next one, and you learn something in life. Let me give you an example. A lot of guys have moved on from dating women in the West because they learned the same thing you learn now. So you know, next time that happens, with the next guy that attempts it, you know it right off the bat, and you leave it alone. All it is a learning experience. And a lot of times it happens because you ladies fall for the same guy. I feel like a broken record. I keep saying it because you keep doing it and you keep complaining about the same thing. Seriously, it's like a different day, same video. That's why I tell guys all the time. Every video is a video about why we're passport bros. Seriously. Every single one. Because you look at the drama, the people complaining. Look at the ladies in church. Oh, yeah, perfect example. The ladies in church. Do you think I see that when I go to church? Do you think I see women dressing like that? I see something a little off, but not that bad. Talking about drop a loaf for Jesus? No, I don't.
Women to know. And that secret is that they are evil. See, when we're in these toxic relationships, we don't understand what evil really is. we think that, he's just going through a hard time. He had a rough childhood. He went through a divorce. He just went through a divorce. He just need time to heal. And I'm just going to be this person's peace and love and this and that. But none of that stuff is true. Because a lot of these men out here, not all, because there's some great ones out here, but we talking about the toxic ones. A lot of these men out here are evil. And they're intentional about it. And what they'll do, narcissistic men, toxic men, is that they'll find out your weak spots, your trauma points, as I call it, when you're dating during that beginning phase of you being excited and thinking that this could be somebody special. This your kingdom spouse. This the man that you're supposed to be with. They'll find out your strengths, your weaknesses, the things. So what they do is they come up with a plan. They formulate a plan to systematically break you down. And what they do is find out your deepest wounds from when you were a child. See, this is what they don't want you to know. And by them creating this push and pull in the relationship, you like, what's wrong with him? Why he not calling me? Why he not texting me? Like, he takes whatever. Now he's cheating. Why is he doing this? It's to keep you in bondage. It's to keep you distracted from who you truly are, because the truth is, these men want you to think that they have something special to offer you, but they don't. They don't have anything special to offer you. They just hope you come into agreement with the fact that they're more powerful than you. They have something to offer you, but they really don't have anything to offer you but pain, misery, grief. See, when you're with these men, don't you notice how your whole nervous system is all tore up? Just think about it. It's all torn up. You're always in fear and anxiety, and you don't know what's going on. You're trying to perform for love and trying to meet his needs all the time, but you're literally forgetting about yourself. You're erasing the person that God created you to be, that anointed, that called woman of God. This stuff is real. These wicked men don't want you to know that they're evil. It's not the fact that he's just going through a hard time. It's not the fact that, he had childhood trauma. He just need, just patience and you just going to be there for him. No, it's everything to do with the fact that they're evil, and it's intentional.
Same thing. The same as the last video. What happens is they think they can fix everyone. They think they can fix that guy that has that I don't care attitude. It just doesn't work. He ends up taking you around the ringer, and then the next girl is going to do the same thing to her. But yeah, guys, this is why you got to say F him and fly. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Peace out. See you next video.